Status report.
Sir, they have deployed the stealth rocks! And there's no way for us to spin them away!
We're screwed. Hello YouTube, this is Chris Maniac bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Y5 battle. And this battle is an OU match versus Dmalsdario. You've seen him before on my channel if you've watched my channel. Anyways, looking at both of our teams, we have pretty conventional Pokemon, especially for Dario because he has a Scyther and a Donphan in his team and a Sableye. He has 3 Pokemon in his team that are at OU. I only have 1 Pokemon on my team that isn't OU, which is my Ampharos. Anyways, looking at my team, Ampharos is my special wall, my Skarmory is my physical wall, and all the other Pokemon on my team are there for U-turning and Volt switching and hitting my Pokemon, the opponent's Pokemon pretty hard. And getting momentum in my favor with their U-turns and Volt turns and stuff. So after I set up rocks with my Skarmory, I should be able to hit him and keep the pressure on him and keep forcing him to switch. And that will get me a win, hopefully. Anyways, I lead off with my Ampharos, and I just Mega Evolve right away into that very fabulous Mega Ampharos. Look at this epic long hair. Thoriel is here to rumble, and in comes his Magnezone. He's just here to Volt Switch, I guess, just to get off momentum in my team. And he was expecting my Skarmory to lead, but I knew his Magnezone was there for like anti-Skarmory duties, so I didn't lead off my Skarmory. Anyways, it comes his Donphan. And he's right here to take up my Volt Switch if I go for the Volt Switch, but instead I go for the Focus Blast because it hits his whole team pretty well except his Scyther, and it would deal kind of a bit of damage to his Donphan because Donphan's not that good Pokemon to take special hits. Anyways, I go for that Dragon Pulse after he goes for a Play Rough, and it almost takes that Donphan out. But I switch out right here, I don't want my Ampharos going down just yet, and I bring in my Skarmory just so I can resist an Earthquake and to threaten this guy out because I can set up Stealth Rocks on his switch. But what he brings in is his Magnezone, so I'm like, oh well, Magnezone, I'm fine with that. I can get down to my Sturdy, and I can roar him out, and I can still save my Skarmory for later on. So, if you guys are like a bit curious about this battle's title, it's called Rockless Rocky Helmet because something really funny happens with his Donphan and with my Skarmory later on in this match. And yeah, you folks will see. Anyways, I got a very lucky rolling off on the Scyther, and the Scyther is almost down for the count. It has half of his HP left because of the Stealth Rocks, and Stealth Rocks really helps my team out in this match. Anyways, he goes for Aerial Ace, and Aerial Ace doesn't really it takes out a lot of damage from my Caesar, but I can just retaliate back with a U-turn if I want to. So I go for a U-turn, dealing quite a bit of damage to that Scyther, just taking away its Roost recovery. And if he hadn't roosted there, I would have like knocked him out probably, or I might have because he was at half health and then my attack did half health too. But I bring in a Pokemon that can threaten out that Scyther, and in comes his Magnezone, and Magnezone can be 2KO'd easily by Greninja's Surf because they don't take special moves that well either. Because it's a Steel type, and Ground types and Rock types don't really take special attacks that well unless like you invest them in it. In special defense such as Tyranitar or Hippowdon. Anyways, I take out that Magnezone. Magnezone's out and my Skarmory can just come in freely without getting magnet pulled in like that. And then comes Crawdaunt, and this gives me a free switch into Crawdaunt, and this is very worrying because Crawdaunt's a big threat. It could really sweep a team if you mispredict because of its adaptability boosted moves. It just hits very extremely hard. Anyways, I go for that taunt so it won't go for a Dragon Dance. But even look at that, I resisted that knockoff, and I still got taken out by it. Oh my goodness! But at least he got Dragon Dance now, and he's threatened out by my Rotom, and I can get off a Volt Switch on anything that he brings in. So I just go for the Volt Switch right here because I was thinking he might not bring in Donphan, but he actually does bring in Donphan. So I'm like, damn. Well, I switch out to my Skarmory, and maybe he's gonna go for Rapid Spin, and I want him to go for the Rapid Spin because right here he can go for a Rapid Spin, hit himself on my Rocky Helmet, which would knock him out, and I still have rocks in the field because the Pokemon has survived the Rapid Spin so that he can get the rocks off the field. So rocks are still in the field right here. That's why this battle is called Rockless Rocky Helmet, because this I just essentially denied him from rabbit spinning, even though I don't have a ghost in my team because my Skarmory took him out indirectly with their Rocky Helmet damage. So that was a really funny set of plays right there. Anyways, talking about the funny set of plays, I tricked his Sableye, which is awesome because this Sableye is now crippled as heck. It can only lock itself into one move now. It can't recover up and be an annoying little prick that Sableye's are. And he brings in Garchomp right here. And Garchomp can't really do much versus my Rotom except take hits. And right here, I actually even predict his Garchomp to come in. And I go for that hidden power ice, and I absolutely annihilate that Garchomp, bringing it down to only a sliver of health. And I could knock it out in the next turn with another hidden power ice or Hydro Bomb or whatever I go for. And this Garchomp's down for the count. It looks like I am doing very good as battle. It looks like I'm gonna win too because I'm at a very big lead right now. His Sableye is tripled, his Garchomp is at very low health, his Donphan was denied spinning, and his Skyther is still threatened by the rocks on the field. Anyways, Dario's Garchomp outsped my Rotom because his Garchomp had the speed of 102 on the first turn at Mega Evolve because it just Mega Evolved, and that's how it sped my Rotom. If I came in and he was already Mega Evolved earlier, I would have been able to outspeed him and knock him out with another ice. What's it called? Hidden Power Ice. There you go. But yeah, I could just U-turn and take out this Garchomp after I resist a couple of outreaches, and I get in L'Oreal again. Or rather, Thoriel, my Ampharos. I named it after L'Oreal, like that hair styling stuff, and Thor, which is the Scandinavian god of thunder or lightning or whatever it's called, and that's famous superhero on TV or on the movies that you see. Anyways, he crunches Thoriel, and Thoriel gets taken out by that Crawdon, but this Crawdon is gonna get smashed by a U-turn or a Bullet Punch if he chooses to stay in. So he brings his Skyther right here, so it is the Caesar Mega Evolutions on the field right now. I mean, not Mega Evolutions, but Evolutions rather. And I take out his Skyther, and down goes his Skyther. So Caesar still comes out on top when facing its smaller cousin. No, not really smaller, but weaker cousin because of its typing and of its moveset and stuff. Anyways, I'm Sableye, just staying for the Bullet Punch, whatever. Burn me, I don't really care because I could just bring another Pokemon and destroy his entire team afterwards. And I don't want my my Staraptor to be burnt anyways because I'm planning to sweep after that. And after Sableye gets taken out by my Bullet Punch, and then I get taken out by my by his burn. So I can bring in my Staraptor and just Brave Bird for the win on Dmalsdario's last Pokemon, which is his Crawdon. So I bring in Erica because I named her that because she's in the air and she wrecks stuff because of her really strong attacks. He goes for the Aqua Jet, and I am thankful that it doesn't take me out because this is my last Pokemon too, I believe. And I go for that Brave Bird, going for that awesome animation, closing off this battle with a Brave Bird. So down goes his Crawdon, and that will be the battle versus Dmalsdario. Mad props to Dmalsdario for using unconventional Pokemon in a battle, like his Skyther and his Donphan and stuff. And I hope you folks enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time!